I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear? Could this be the place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Hello, Proxies! Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best, one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining us today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How could you tell? So sorry, Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with the soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, Proxies. I'm Trigger from the new Eridu Defense Force. Position, Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome! Now, without further ado, let's get started!
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. I'm not sure how I survived. But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
You are...
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, Captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters.
I'm back. Hello.
Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again. Our very existence is evil. But we don't have
the
to
background
become
noise.
the
Hold on.
mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltus are plotting an attack. If they succeed, all of us will...
The Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Let the wind be the opening notes. I've got your back. Leave it to me. As a sniper, you have failed in your duty. Fear, suffering, despair.
Enjoy. This is not exactly new Eridu tech.
Stay alert. Sacrifice might break up soon.
The world was never fair
Oh,
to begin
good.
with.
You honestly
This is vampire.
believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
If the world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten,
All right,
would
that's
you
cool.
be willing to give up?
Welcome back! Now, Miss Trigger, as a powerful military force, what specific
Alright, that
roles
was
does
very
the
interesting.
NEDF play in the city's development?
The Defense Force has three main responsibilities: deterring external threats, containing hollows, and expanding into new territory.
That's a nice way to put it, but in reality, they mostly just resort to violence.
That's a little blunt, Miss Amby.
It's all right. She's not wrong. To ensure the safety of the city, there are times when force is the only option. For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to manage, the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly suppress it. Armed with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the hollow until they successfully suppress the hollow and neutralize its threat.
Sounds kind of brutal. It's hard to imagine you being involved, Miss Trigger. You seem so gentle, especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your former squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell, I was once a member of Crystal Barrel Division's Liar Squad.
Oh, so was it due to a mission with your previous squad that your eyes,
It's okay, Mr. Z. I don't mind talking about it. Indeed, My eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission. As a result, I lost most of my eyesight. But new abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up the faintest sounds, smells, and vibrations.
No wonder she could tell how nervous I was.
I heard that, too.
Well, word also has it that when the Phaethon siblings just started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might think. For more details,
more lore.
be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Regardless of her past, the Trigger in front of us today is part of a new squad now. She remains a reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see. Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates, too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment. You'll just have to wait and see. However, I believe everyone is already familiar with one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old capital, nor is she intending to uncover the truth behind it. And that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Speaking of Miss Soldier 11, I have a question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has
Oh
also
yeah,
been
tell
wondering
me
about the
ada
answer.
sister.
I gotta ask now. Miss Ambi, why do you and Miss Soldier 11 look so similar?
That's because we're sisters.
What? Wait, you mean you are blood-related sisters, like same parents and all? Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense. It's a long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares, Soldier 11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad, and I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once, and a commanding officer, no less.
There. Now you know my secret. And do you know what happens in movies when someone knows too much?
Wait, what are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Ambi.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver
Oh,
outfit
boy.
you're wearing today
Okay.
connected to Silver Squad, Miss Ambi?
Yes. This is my old Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into my past, the
Wow.
secrets of Silver
Look
Company,
at her.
and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Although Anby is pretty quiet most of the time, I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Anby had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep. Just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly an interesting analogy. Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories. So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth. Miss Ambi, careful with that
Nice.
burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform. There's no way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
Let the girl eat in peace. That said, it's about time we show the proxies how we fight on the battlefield.
Wearing this uniform again brings back memories of the battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Ambi. Soldier Zero Ambi is an electric attribute attack agent who uses dual
That's her
swords in
passive
combat.
fucking
Ambi will mark enemies she
special effect.
hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3 times. After they are activated, press special attack, and Ambi will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing electric damage while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage will be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Ambi will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Ambi excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Ambi's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks. If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Okay.
Lock onto the enemy, wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Ambi will instantly inflict 3 stacks of activated marks on the enemy. Then, press special attack to unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate tab and execute powerful slashes against enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes, Ambi will summon an extra lightning bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the reflexes that separate life from death. After fighting alongside you, I finally understood why Soldier 11 tries to follow in your footsteps.
There was a time when I fought to destroy every enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for what really matters.
By the way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pokora. After leaving Pompey's gang, she joined the Sons of Caledon and is now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pokora is a force to be reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun agent, Pokora excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough energy, press special attack to have Pokora enter the Hunter's Gate state, increasing her days dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pokora switches in again. During this time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX special attack,
I never seen anything
target that enemy,
like League at all there, so this is first time for me.
Thereafter, may trigger follow-up attacks from Pokora. If she doesn't have enough energy, or while Pokora isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
A truly skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt to any situation on the battlefield and work together.
Okay, that's crazy.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad's ace sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent, Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower from the flanks. Hold basic attack to activate her scope, and Trigger will enter her sniper stance, firing continuous shots ahead and accumulating purge. While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move, triggering a quick assist for a teammate to enter the field. After all, it's at the back where Trigger, with sufficient purge, truly excels. When on-field squad mates' basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock attack. If the main attack is an EX special attack, ultimate, or other similarly powerful move, Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of days, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge. Also note that when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squad to deal increased damage.
With the help of my enhanced senses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated support, when any attack from a squadmate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon reaching the maximum duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Having Trigger covering my
What the hell was happening?
Next, let's take a look
I
at
mean,
Miss
that-
Trigger's skills in combat.
That's crazy.
Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squad mate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly stuns enemies, creating space for her teammates.
I always give it my all, be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished my burger, Mr. Z. We should do the big reveal.
Right.
All right.
Now let's take a look at
All right,
the
let's see.
long-awaited signal search details. In the
I
first
need
half
my
of
electro
1.6,
character.
proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Ambi and S-rank
Ambi
W
first.
engine Severed Innocence through the exclusive channel Electric Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The corresponding
Dissonant
channels
Sonata.
will also have boosted race for the new A-rank agent Pulcra and A-rank W engine Box Cutter.
I'll be fighting alongside you all with my new look, Proxies.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger. Proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent
Alright.
Trigger and S-rank W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
There's a chorus that
In
doesn't
addition,
require.
previous limited agents and W engines will also rerun in 1.6.
Oh,
In the first
Bernice
half,
rerun.
Proxies can obtain S-rank agent Bernice and W engine Flamemaker Shaker from their channels. In the second half, it'll be S-rank agent
Julian.
Julian and W engine Riot Suppressor
Julian.
Mark 6.
Yeah, that's right.
We also have new check-in events for 1.6, where proxies can obtain a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Don't forget to claim them. Also, proxies can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look. After the update,
Wow.
proxies can unlock Trigger and Pulcra's trust and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
When I'm off duty, I'm more than happy to spend time with you, Proxy.
Soldier Zero Ambi, on the other hand, has no individual trust
What?
events. After all, Soldier Zero Ambi might be the Ambi of the past.
But she's still Ambi.
Ambi.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Ambi will share trust with Ambi, and rewards will be unlocked for them. in
Ambi is
sync.
Ambi.
In
Ambi
addition,
is the same
Soldier
Ambi.
11's fourth trust level will
Fair
be
enough.
available this version. Next, let's take a look at the new dynamic wallpapers you can unlock.
아예요. Ambi.
We certainly got a lot of info today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh? Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Soldier Zero Ambi. Alright. Alright, okay. I like there's an instruction. Valente Smart. Wait. 35.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program. Lady Meow, it's time to wake up. You won't believe the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll surely make a killing.
You'll make what? Oh, did someone name a price? Did the auction start already?
Huh? What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite
yeah,
members
event.
of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it one of the items
What,
is linked
sacrifice?
to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically,
Who's that behind
the
there?
sacrifice that
There's some
proxies
sinister
perform
ass
at the
over there.
construction
And
site.
Lycan is over there.
Sounds suspicious.
Now
Who's that
you're
girl?
catching on. So, in the main story of version
Oh shit, is that
1.6,
girl?
proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and
Empire?
secure that suspicious item.
Our proxies
Oh
do
my
have plenty of
God.
experience with holo commissions, but
What
bidding in
the
a high
hell?
society auction?
This is
Is that
crazy.
really feasible? After all, even just paying electricity bills for the video store can be a stretch.
It'll be fine. The person behind this commission is quite powerful. He is none other than the true benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the mayor of New Eridu. So, finances should be the least of our proxy's concerns.
Wow.
That's a serious
That's
backer.
crazy.
This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that, with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction
Nice.
in the bag.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous phantom thief syndicate,
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird, will all be
Yo,
in
he's a
attendance.
vampire.
Mockingbird? I've heard of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have
I
their
know who
own
it
set of
is.
values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before, but then, for some reason, they split up and are now enemies.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious
Yes,
young lady
the
at
young
the
lady.
auction, Miss Vivian.
Vivian.
She's regal and elegant, but talks in riddles.
Wow.
So enigmatic.
So, are they friend or foe?
What are Hugo and Vivian really
Oh
after?
my God.
Why would
Alright.
they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
I'm so curious how the auction will turn out. But right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6. First is Hollow Zero. The crisis brought by Geppetto is yet to be resolved when chaos erupts in the Lost Void again. With Ray's new discoveries, the Dancing on Strings series of investigations begin to open up. After the update, proxies can choose between the boss's Sacrifice and Geppetto when challenging the final battle of Battlefront Purge.
Nice.
As one of the most terrifying symbiotic ethereals, Geppetto's attacks are
I
agile
am
and
hell yeah.
unpredictable. The beast that once controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus their fire to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands or tail. Once impaired, Geppetto will enter the puppet state.
When the battle reaches its climax, the battlefield will also reach its shadowy epilogue. Geppetto will lay a curtain of phantoms and
Bro,
rain
what
attacks
is
down
base?
on his enemies.
Oh my God, that's
If
done.
any agent
It's
missteps
Soho.
and enters the curtain of phantoms, they'll enter the suspended state where they're slowed and they cannot use their skills.
However, Geppetto also
I'm
has
feeling my
weaknesses. Though it's the puppet
bullet hell
of the
tingling.
Lost Void and can summon other ethereals to assist it. If
Okay, that's
you
cool.
defeat them within the time limit, Geppetto will fall, crashing to the ground.
What a difficult opponent!
Indeed. The even more challenging
Yo, that looks
difficulty
fun.
6 of Battlefront Purge is also coming in the new version, alongside all new modifiers for proxies to try. There, proxies will also face an even stronger Geppetto in the final battle. Of course, new investigation strategies will also be available in the new update to help proxies succeed.
I haven't even touched this
the Hollow
thing.
Zero investigation team has added new exclusive gear
Evelyn,
for
Astro,
Evelyn,
and Jane, and
Azrael,
Cory.
Jane, and Cory.
Yeah.
Some of this gear can even alter agent skills.
What the
such as
fuck?
Azrael's new ranged attack and Corin's chainsaw charge attack.
Why the hell?
A new gameplay mode will also be added for Hollow Zero Shadow Operation. Multiple stages will be available there, each with their own
It's basically just the
effects.
developer.
For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with
Just trying to
more
play around.
coins, etc. I hear there's even a stage where a
Or maybe that was
mysterious
their
and
original.
powerful enemy enemy has issued
Kill.
a challenge.
But
These
change.
unique stages should bring proxies an interesting experience.
There's also the event Hollow Zero's Shattered Edge, where proxies can head to Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Esther Yao, Jane, and Karin. Work together with more of your companions to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from what was just mentioned, many new areas, new events, and a map refresh function, even some
What the
urgent
hell?
events are all waiting for proxies to discover.
Okay, that's it.
Next, let's talk about Soldier Zero Ambi and Trigger's upcoming stories in version 1.6. Their stories will be available via the themed event TV schedule. Please note, during Trigger's limited time TV schedule event, there will be a new shooting range gameplay mode.
In the shooting range, Trigger is, as ever, a reliable sniper.
Holy shit, it's Nicky!
Between scoping and non-scoping modes. In non-scoping mode, proxies can switch between
Hey, Nicky!
and rapid fire.
Israel!
In mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form.
I
and
want to
shots
see.
will consume more bullets. At the same time, bullets will pierce, becoming far more deadly.
That's right.
Ah, yeah, let me
Monster
see all the
targets will
guna.
appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score. There will also be special targets, such as hostage targets that will lose you points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's not going to be easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Apart from the different stages, each stage will intermittently enter a focus fire period, where a whole bunch of golden bamboo targets will pop up. Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload. Have fun taking out the trash!
In New Eridu, there's plenty of things that need our proxies to help out with.
Yo, this banging. What the fuck is this,
Bangbu
dude?
working at the HIA has come out
It
of
remind me of
VR
fucking
testing
PGR.
with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that's plunged that bamboo into a waking dream. Only when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will definitely be able to help with anything Bangbu related. Participate in the March On Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's dream to fulfill his wish for battle. Combat in this stream will be top down, and Tully
Wow,
will no longer
alright.
simply be an assistant to agents, but the main fighting force, raining fire down on enemies as a drone.
What?
By completing battles in the
Why does he
dream,
look
you
familiar?
can unlock more dream equipment for Tully, providing it with more powerful firearms. Different equipment will offer different kinds of
Feel
firepower and
familiar.
battle effects. In
Don't know
addition,
what.
after each round of battle, proxies can selectively modify and upgrade equipment at the modification workshop
Yeah, they-
to
the
power up Tully
armor
even
core.
further. As you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new
Oh,
A-rank
free.
agent, Pulchra, as well as the
For
Hamster
free?
Cage Pass and other limited time rewards like polychromes.
In the new version, an uninvited visitor will arrive at the video store.
That's right. A little Bangbu called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows after
Bruh.
reading way too many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice.
Wow,
And
I need
proxies,
to learn this
having
language.
stopped it from his heroic smashing, is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save proxies from the evil magic castle.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the Delusional Bangbu, a futile and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the
Who the
event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its squire, proxies must lend a hand
is it?
when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its heroics, or even helping defeat enemies blocking the way. Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first?
Bruh.
Plus,
Bruh.
reincarnation novels
Bruh.
are so last decade.
Back on track. In the new version, an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies. Corin.
Yep, that's right. one of her clients claimed to have seen a ghost in the newest HIA VR event, a phantom that doesn't appear in the records. However, she is a bit too scared to confirm it herself, so she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are 2
Each
difficulties
day?
to choose from.
Oh.
Theme stages will have
It's
special
unlocked every
combat
day.
buffs, so choose the right agents to best take advantage of them.
In addition, this event will also have special offensive stages. In these stages, you have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses. It'll be more challenging. But don't worry, the HIA will provide powerful tactics to help you succeed.
After completing stages, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried about that VR ghost.
Stop scaring yourself. No matter what happens, Corin will be there to protect proxies.
That's
Yay.
true. Apart from Corin, another familiar face also needs help from proxies. In version 1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Pokra running errands on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to truly be accepted.
Probation? Even mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Cat Woes event and help Pokra complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other
More
rewards
cat.
I wonder what Pokra, with her profits first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
Now, back to combat. In version 1.6, there will
Alright,
be a new
Leo.
update to routine cleanup. where
Alright,
proxies
that's
will be able
ambition.
to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow Harmony, and Faithen's Melody.
Proxies can also head to
Is that
Expert
for
Challenge
Trigger?
to fight the new enemy, Lumberjack. Careful of his massive saw. That thing's no joke.
In addition, Shiyu Defense, Critical Node, and Deadly Assault will continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't forget to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back in 1.6, with increased drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies.
That's the events all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
Alright, let's see.
First, an update to Expert Challenge. After the update, Expert
Burnout.
Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage.
Alright,
Under this
alright.
mode, spend
Okay, okay,
double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode
So
should help
basically, you
proxies
have
increase
to-
efficiency when farming for agent materials.
Now, let's check
You have to
optimizations
farm
related
so many
to
times.
upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to the W engine and drive disk interfaces. Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In addition, in the new version, when agents, W-engines, or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies can continue
Okay.
promoting, modifying, or optimizing. It'll only close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current
Okay.
Internet reputation.
That's right.
Okay,
Speaking
so
of
that
upgrades, there are upgrades
engine
to the
has
special
a lot of crit
training
damage
plan
increase.
system too. In the new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials. This should help proxies check their progress on their goals.
Also, there will be optimizations made to
see.
quick access of
Oh,
upgrade
down there.
interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process. Outside the game, we've also prepared stories for Ambi and Pokra.
The
They'll be here
demo,
soon, so
Pokra,
stay
alright.
tuned, proxies.
As for
As a
Trigger,
teaser,
we'll hear
Dan,
more of her stories in the
and
future,
yeah.
so keep an eye on our official channels.
Well, it's getting
Alright.
late. I need to go make preparations for the auction.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program, proxies. On March 12th, the newest version, Among the
Martha.
Forgotten Ruins, will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, alright. How does that? They still banger though. Alright, chat. Oh, do I rate this? I rate this epic out of epic. I can't wait to see Miss Vivian. I can't wait to see that vampire. Yeah. What am I pulling? I mean, I'm pulling MB obviously. I need Electro character. And I need to see what character gonna be released on the next pack. I mean, the trip marketing. Alright. Alright, chat. What did I do tonight? I don't know. Maybe I see you guys later. I don't know. Alright, chat. Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Bye. Yeah, I'm sick.